what can the young people who do not have land or money do to start ideas such as self-sufficient housing? So the question is, if people don't have money, what can they do to create more self-sufficient means? There's a lot of things that people can do on their own accord to reduce the complexity of their life and to be more considerate of their environment. I have a great book, I don't have the name of it in front of me, and it goes through all of the different solar panels and everything that people have used. And for example, there was a simple person out in the Midwest who had a trailer, and they had hooked up to a windmill and a solar panel, and they were completely off the grid. Granted, not everyone would want to live in a restricted environment like that, but it depends how dedicated you really are. I live in New York. I'm limited as far as my options living in an apartment. I think that we can't, even though I advocate this kind of lo-fi form of activism of becoming off the grid. If I lived out in the middle of nowhere, by all means, I would be off the grid. I don't like driving. That's one of the reasons I like living in metropolitan areas. I don't like driving. I can't stand cars and the exhaust and everything. So I feel there are plenty of things that can be done by anyone as far as what you purchase, general activism, don't buy anything from a sweatshop. But these are things that, unfortunately, don't have that much of a relevance to the larger problem at hand. If everyone got off the grid and they were able to do it, that would be powerful. But having just a few people do it doesn't create as much of a statement as need be. If you live in the Midwest and you don't have any money, well, you do what you can based on the budget that you have. This is the problem with the monetary system, is it's self-perpetuating because of everyone's constant need to save money. For example, I got an email from somebody that commented on Walmart, and they said, we have to teach people not to shop at Walmart, and then, Walmart will stop its slavery practices and all of its horrible things it does in outsourcing and things like this and all this wasteful practices. Well, that's all well and good, but there are plenty of people out there that really can't afford to buy from other places besides Walmart. And given their circumstance, as severe as some of them are, especially now, they don't have the option, they don't have the luxury of picking and choosing. And this is another one of those attributes of the system that's very problematic. And it's something that should be thought about. So when I meet people that can't afford, say, to be ethical, so to speak, which is a common disposition, I understand where they're coming from. So all I can say is do what you can. Recycle, do everything that you normally would do. If you live out in the middle of the Midwest, try to get off the grid as best you can. Reject all of the established orders as much as possible. Try not to shop at places like Walmart or any place that uses sweatshop slavery. And, we do the best we can. In this system, it's tough. I know.